Birds are among the most beautiful and endangered species on the planet. These gorgeous animals are often indicator species, alerting people to environmental changes. Regrettably, human activity has adversely damaged the natural habitat of many birds worldwide, with many on the verge of extinction. Indeed, two unique species shown in this video are extinct in the wild, with only captive specimens remaining. Perhaps, highlighting these rarest birds in the world will help inspire better conservation efforts for them and all other bird species throughout the world. Please hit the like button and turn on the bell notification for more videos like these. Let's begin. Number 1. Spix's macaque. The Spix's macaque, made popular by the animated feature Rio 2011, has been declared extinct in the wild. However, there are many captive breeding projects and a handful in private hands. The Spix's macaque formerly lived in Pernambuco and Bahia, Brazil. Despite all of the bad news, there is some good news. Environmentalists announced that 52 Spix's macaque parrots will be restored to the wild. There are now roughly 180 healthy Spix's macaque parrots in the captive breeding program. Number 2. Madagascar pochard. The Madagascar pochard, an exceptionally uncommon diving duck, has made a remarkable resurgence in recent years due to effective conservation initiatives. Before its recovery in the wild in 2006, the Madagascar pochard was considered extinct. After years of study and a successful breeding effort, a group of young adult pochards was released on Lake Sofia in Madagascar. Ducklings were discovered approximately a year later. While this is encouraging news, only around a dozen of the released adult Madagascar pochards are still alive on the lake, with the rest missing. There are still several Madagascar pochards in captivity to assist with conservation efforts. Number 3. Cebu flower pecker. The Cebu flower pecker is native to the Filipino island of Cebu. The Cebu flower pecker was considered extinct in the early 20th century due to massive habitat destruction. On the other hand, it was rediscovered in 1992 in a tiny limestone forest inside the central Cebu protected landscape. Despite recent efforts to conserve the Cebu flower pecker, little is known about the species. According to estimates, only 105 Cebu flower peckers survive in the wild. Number 4. New Caledonian owlet nightjar. The New Caledonian owlet nightjar is the most intriguing of the world's rarest birds. Just 2 specimens were captured in 1880, and there were only a few sightings in 1915. The most recent sighting of the New Caledonian owlet nightjar occurred in 1998. Despite the lack of recent sightings, experts think they still live in limited numbers, maybe as few as 50 individuals. Since they is so rare, no conservation strategies have been formed. Number 5. The Imperial Amazon. The Imperial Amazon, or Ciceroo as it is called in Dominica, is endemic to only one small Caribbean island. There were once a few hundred birds on the island, but the Imperial Amazon population has collapsed since Hurricane Maria in 2017. It is thought that there are fewer than 50 individuals, and very few birds have been spotted after the storm. In addition to the regular storms that impact Dominica, the Imperial Amazon is endangered by habitat degradation. Although the Imperial Amazon's habitat is protected, the surrounding lands are not. Number 6. Antioquia brushfinch. Another bird on this list that was assumed to be extinct for many years until being found is the Antioquia brushfinch. This bird was rediscovered in 2018 by a Colombian agronomist on his way to Sunday service in San Pedro de los Milagros. Since then, researchers have seen 4 groups of these species, each with less than 50 individuals. Further study is required to assess if the Antioquia brushfinch population is currently stable. Number 7. Blue-eyed ground dove. Another extremely endangered and unusual bird from Brazil is the blue-eyed ground dove. Before its recovery in 2015, scientists believed this rare dove had been extinct since it had been seen in 1941. An ornithologist, Rafael Bessa, heard a peculiar bird cry, recorded it, and played it again, attracting a blue-eyed ground dove. So far, 3 unique groups of these doves have been spotted in a rather limited region. Number 8. Streseman's bristlefront. Streseman's bristlefront is the rarest bird, with just one known wild specimen sighted in recent years. After many years of hunting, researchers discovered a female in 2018, giving them optimism that there were still a few of them remaining. Since its discovery in the 1830s, Stressman's bristlefront has remained elusive, reappearing only after many decades. The Mata do Passarinho Preserve, where these species are conserved, is a protected habitat. Efforts have been made to encourage the birds to mate and nest. That's all for today. Do you have any ideas about how to save these birds? Let us know in the comment section below.